afternoon, everybody. It's Coda back here from Amazing ATS, and yes, it's raining and thundering and lightning outside. Back for some more runs here on American Truck Simulator. We do have the W900 back out today. It's the last day that I'm actually able to make money on YouTube, so we are going to be having a little bit of fun today. We do have the shift cam back up, of course, and I know you guys have not been able to see chat between Mixer and YouTube lately. I believe I have finally gotten that fixed. So without any further waiting, right now we are sitting in Los Angeles. Our first load is going to be taking us over to Las Cruces in New Mexico. We do have the national carriers, the Elite Fleet trailer on for the wagon. So without any further waiting, it's time for me to shut up and get going. Whoops, I had totally forgot to turn on my TrackIR. Let me throw you guys into a break for a second. I will be right back. Good evening, Iron Man and Dylan. How are you guys doing today? I had forgot to turn on my TrackIR, and so I do apologize about that. We're just getting back into the game here very, very quickly. And that's if I don't throw my game out of everything here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's Tuesday, work is over, and my mind is on vacation. Alright, there we go. Now we got TrackIR working. Alright, guys, let's get our butts on the road today. Yeah, this thing is a huge Truckasaurus. So, how are you guys doing this awesome Tuesday? I'm not sure if you guys had caught it at the beginning of the stream, but I believe I now have the chat relay, so you guys will be able to see messages on YouTube from Mixer and from Mixer to YouTube. I do hope that is all fixed. Forgot I was missing the W900. I have not been running it like at all lately, so yeah, for the last stream for monetization today, and trust me guys, I do not make a whole lot. maybe like a dime off of a stream, and that includes the views afterwards. So we figured, why not bring out the truck that brought me so much success, and that's the W900. Oh my god, I know, Rohan, it's like 70 degrees here in the middle of February. Now, just a quick question, Iron Man. Are you able to see the chat from YouTube on Mixer? Darn it, I thought it was just that damn relay that I had to enable. What the hell is going on with Restream? It's not going to stay here. Pretty much this weekend it's going to get really cold again. Last year around this time, my mom and I had went out to the airport for dinner on a Friday night, and it was about 70 degrees outside, and the TSA agent goes up to me and goes, "Do you know it's illegal to wear shorts in the middle of February?" And I go, "What? It's 70 degrees outside." And Nate, how's it going today? On the turning me down. Yeah, this big old loud trucker is kind of a little bit of a troublemaker today. Roger that. Although if it stays at 60-70 degrees until the middle of summer, that will suit me just fine. Yeah, he said it was illegal to wear shorts in the middle of February. I just cracked up laughing. It was just too funny not to laugh. Alright, we are running the US Cities expansion version 2.1 today. There are some added cities in New Mexico that we're going to try to get to, such as Fort Sumner and Cimarron. So we are going to be looking out for those loads today. And if you guys do keep on top of truck mods, Tom Dooley did release his 579 the other day that has the updated Alexi P interiors. I have not downloaded it, but that will be coming in a future stream, I do believe. Hey, Polar Bear, how's it going today? Welcome to the stream. how's it going? Great to see you again. Oh yeah, I've got a i7 7700 underneath the hood on my rig now. 32 gigabytes of RAM and a GTX 1070 for a video card. So I am able to stream to you guys now in full 1080p, 60 FPS. Yeah, I'm waiting for Tom to release his 2018 Cascadia. And of course it would not be the typical stream for Coda without having a train horn. I know, Callie, how's it going today? Welcome to the stream, so glad that you could join us. And like always, guys, I do not beg for likes or anything like that, but if you are enjoying the stream today, make sure you do give it a thumbs up to let me know. And if you are not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It will help me out. There is a delay of about 30 seconds, Rohan. So if I'm saying something like this, 30 seconds from now is when you actually will get to hear it on your side. Underneath the hood today, this is kind of a fictional engine, but we are running a 842 horse. Yeah, hello, learn to talk, Coda. 842 horsepower, come apart, otherwise known as a Cummins, and this is from Mortal's Lope Idle mod that is on the Steam Workshop, and we are running the old Jake sound. The new Jake does not sound the greatest in my opinion, so yeah. And underneath the rears today we do have 325s, 18-speed transmission like always. Roger on the BRB. They've been riding them here for the past couple of days, and with as wet as everything is, it's like, you guys are crazy. Arizona state line, time to put the hammer down. Alright, Martin, I'll get that checked after I'm done streaming. that Cold Trickle said in Days of Thunder right near the beginning? I'm dropping the hammer. Yep, that was it. And here we go, guys. But then who's going to be Harry Hog and say, no, you're not? Any volunteers? Chat just didn't break, did it? Instead of staying on 10, I have no idea, but we are staying on 10. Download for the 34060, did you download the classic engines? sounds are not working, there might be a problem with the engines in the mod. That's why it asked if you downloaded the classic engines. A problem with the sound in the engines itself, or it's conflicting with another mod. I believe it's called Retro Engines from Viper's 2 Workshop. have any questions to any of the mods that I am running, I am more than happy to answer those questions. And for those of you who are asking about the realistic lighting that I'm running along with the reshade and sweet FX, there are new links up to that on the SCS forums, and you will be able to find that, I believe, under other mods. All you want to look for is Realistic Lighting by JBX. This is actually the W900, David, but I definitely do appreciate the comment. And we've got a very good chance of getting pulled into the chicken coop up here, so might as well hop over into the granny lane. First, we're going to get by the roach coach. Yep, never fails during the middle of the day to get pulled into a way station. No need to apologize, David. Alright, because the stupid AI does not know how to get up to speed and merge, we are doing the most insane thing ever and using the emergency passing lane. Fire Dragon, thank you so much for the subscribe there on YouTube. I appreciate it. Caddywhack, if you keep doing that, you are going to get a KW. Yeah. Learn how to talk, Coda. You are going to get a KW tattoo right up your backside. We should be jumping off right up here at the 70 East. Yep, I told you idiots, you keep doing that, you're gonna get a KW tattoo. Frickin' AI. I'm not sure what the issue is going to be there, Martin. Single-player Fire Dragon. Guys are wondering, the trailer pack that I am running today is available on the Steam Workshop. It is the Utility 3000R trailer pack. You're getting basically 3 different types of trailers with the side skirts, without side skirts, and then you do have one with side skirts and the trailer tails. problem with the Viper mod lately. For some odd reason, whenever I turn on my headlights, my FPS gets cut in half, and I haven't been able to figure it out yet. Appreciate that, Martin. Thank you. And this is actually part of a skin pack. Well, the skins on this also available on the Steam Workshop. I believe it's called Classic Paint Jobs for the W900. Alright, so what we're going to try to do today, guys, is, since I'm running the US Cities expansion, where that? Apparently that kind of disappeared. Alright, so apparently I've got to go ahead and change the load order on that. So let me save the game right here. We're going to hop in and get that done. Go ahead and give that highest priority and see if we'll get that to work. Now watch it probably tell me that my game change has been detected. Yeah, figures. Alright, so we were in Las Cruces. Let's go ahead and quick travel to the garage. Alright, let's see. Now we've got these. Alright, so today we're going to try to get up to Cimarron, Vaughn, Fort Sumter, and Santa Rosa. So without any further waiting, let's see what we got here in Las Cruces. And if we need to take external contracts, so be it. That's even if we get them here, which it does not look like. That's right, external contracts are going to take us only to the default cities. So let's see what we've got here. Short runs going through New Mexico today. Albuquerque going to UPS. So that's going to be, in my experience, that might be the AN-124, which is a cargo plane. And Hofthealer889, thank you so much for the follow there on Mixer. thing about those skins, Martin, is that you are able, even though the base design is the same, you can pretty much change them to any color that you want. That's the mod that I really want right there with Please Remember I May Explode, and that's the 2018 Freightliner Cascadia. Tom Dooley is working on that mod. Has not released it. He may not even release it. Right now, if the sale is still going on, is $5 on Steam. And my wheel today is the Thrustmaster T150. We've got the T3 PA pedals, TH8A shifter, and sitting on top of that here, we have the MegaShifter from Affliction. It's a real-world American shift knob that has seen decades of use in the real world. It's just been converted for use on PC. Alright, let's see what trailer we're going to pick up here. Which one do we want to take? And let's do Evergreen. Unless I got a really big blue one. Yeah, let's do... No, we're going to do the classic Maersk lines. Alright, there we go. And we are going to be going up to Albuquerque. Oh, sorry, I mean Albuquerque. drove these things for 10 years, you should know how to do that. My complete setup, let's see, the wheel when I bought it was 160, the pedals were 120, the shifter was 150, and this was 130. So just in accessories alone, we're looking $450, $500. How's it going today, Grave? Intersection, make the AI stop so we can get going. I would have no idea. You see a truck sitting there and you pull way in front of the stop line. It's like, hello? Oh, I'm doing awesome like a possum this afternoon. It's roughly about 70 degrees outside, so no complaints from me whatsoever. How are you doing today, Curtly? Great to see you again. How's it going today? Rain in Missouri? Actually, my boss where I work at lives around Kansas City, Overland Park, and she said it was freezing rain there today. Wisconsin Express Lanes, what the hell is the matter with you? Yep, once you get 2 hours of gameplay in, you can download and jump onto the multiplayer mod. Right now we are hauling car parts. We are just leaving Las Cruces, going up to Albuquerque. And if I remember this load correctly, we are going to be dropping off at the AN-124 cargo plane. The major big difference, back when I drove, I mean, there was no such thing as an automatic, so you literally had to know how to double clutch and shift a truck. These days, a good majority of the trucks for fleets, we're talking Werner, Swift, Schneider, US Express, USA Truck, even my brother who drives for Martin, they're running fully automatics. I know, Kelly, if you have the game, hop into the Steam Workshop and look for classic W900 skins. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how that 4-vehicle accident happened. And holy moly, that car was destroyed. Hey, George, how's it going today? Welcome to the stream. Is there something specific that you would like to see, Grave? Bought mine on Amazon. I would imagine if they are not already, they will be getting them. What do I think about XPO? I have no problem with them. As a matter of fact, in the next town over, well, actually where the Walmart DC is, what's actually going to be 2 towns, but they're pretty close together. Right across from the Walmart DC is an XPO yard, and of course before that they used to be known as Conway, but I have no problem with them. that has something to do with them being owner-operators, but I couldn't tell you, George. My cousin used to drive for them, then went to Werner, and now she is where my brother is at, and that's at Martin. I've seen a few of them, but a good majority of them have been reskinned to have the XPO logistics on them. Want to thank each and every one of you for joining me here on the stream this afternoon. If you are on YouTube and you have not already, make sure you give that video a thumbs up to let me know you are enjoying the content. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Then click the gray bell to be notified every time I do go live or upload a video. Oh, I'm sure they probably still exist. I don't see them around here. No, this is the stock SCS W900. And then I do have a couple of W900 accessory mods in, and then we've changed the interior today along with a dashboard mod. Alright, there we go. Since we're going to the airport, we're going to be getting off at Rio Bravo Boulevard. Yep, they do run mostly Cascadias. In the base game, this is going to be called ABQ Airport, which stands for Albuquerque. But this load of car parts that we have on with the Maersk trailer, this is being dropped off at the AN-124 cargo plane. Now, are we going to back into that plane? I have no idea as of yet. How you doing, Eric? How's it going today? right now the webcam is taped to my monitor pointing down at the shifter. Alright, let's see. Does that go into there? No, it doesn't. Darn. Hey Benton, how's it going today? Welcome to the stream. And of course, nothing. We've been to Vidal Junction. I did see there's one here for Yuba City. We've already been there too, but let's go ahead and check and see if we can get anything going towards Fort Sumter, Santa Rosa, Vaughn, or up in here in Cimarron. Haven't been to Parker yet, but no big deal there. There we go, there's Fort Sumter. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a... we're just going to go ahead and use a quick trick that I learned to get us over to Hobbs. I am doing fine today. Thanks for asking. Peter boys, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Thank goodness I have never lost my brakes going down a grade. Hey LeVar, how's it going today? Grabbing gears and hauling freight, does that count? Oh, Coda, you idiot. Mostly it's going to be containers and car parts. And one way to look at this is in the base game, if you're not running the real life logos and stuff for the ABQ airport, you're going to have two delivery locations, one higher and one lower. The lower one is going to be for the AN 124. Alright, what's going on with my shifter here? for some odd reason it wouldn't drop to the low side. You mean including real life money for DLCs and things like that? And my setup? I have not, unless I purposely drove off the end of the map. Well, in-game money on this profile, since this is the one I mostly use for streaming, I have $3.5 billion. Oh, Coda, what the heck are you doing? Accident? Woohoo! That's what I get for not paying attention. I've already done that, Iron Man. Right now we are going up to... where the heck are we going? Fort Sumner. And I have DVR enabled on it on YouTube. You can go, hop over to YouTube and throw the stream back like maybe 10 minutes. Never thought about going to Matt's or anything like that. I would love to, it's just too far for me to travel. Yeah, I went ahead and cheated this profile with Cheat Engine for XP and money. And I've done the same thing with my multiplayer profile because of all the idiots in there. Play this outside of streaming too, and there's nights that I will be in multiplayer that I'm running around with friends and just not streaming. I haven't done that in a few days, but I mean, I am addicted to the game. We're closing in on 1,150 hours in just under a year and a half, I would say. Oh, crap. Iron Man is your favorite place, Red Light City. Oh, Schneider, what the heck are you doing? Really? Yeah, that's one thing that you guys really need to look out for. The AI, when they go from 2-lane into 4, for some odd, stupid reason, they slow down. got ourselves a driving award. If I wasn't sitting here gaming, I would probably have my TV on, and the only time I really watch TV anymore is for The Walking Dead and Deadliest Catch. So Walking Dead starts up again this Sunday, and once that ends, Deadliest Catch comes on. Euro Truck Sim 2, not a whole lot though. I mean, I am a classic American trucker. I don't mind cab overs, but the European roads compared to American, they're like toothpicks. They are so narrow and they end up hitting the likes of everything. Hey Chris or Mr. Shadow Fox, how are you doing today? Oh no, those guys are way too crazy for me. Going across a frozen lake and you hear the ice cracking, yeah, that would scare the living hell out of me. And there's no, I just couldn't do it. Are you talking about the rolling interviews that I've seen on one specific YouTube channel? Welcome back, Peter boys. Ew, sinus infections. I mean, I definitely don't want to be sick. It's like 65 degrees outside, so I'm trying not to go outside at all lately here because it's just way too bad. And this weekend is going to be nice and cold once again, so I'm just asking myself to get the flu if I do that, so yeah, we're not going there. Your guess would be as good as mine. And it's bad enough I smack everything already. There was no way I could do that with the 53. The load would be destroyed by the time I got it delivered. just a few of his videos. Roger that, Iron Man. I'm sure they've already been in talks with Volvo USA, which does own Mac. So, I mean, it could be that PACCAR might have requested something like, "Oh, hey, no new trucks for 2 years or something." So that's maybe why we haven't seen new trucks. Or it could be the simple answer of greedy corporate American lawyers wanting too much money for a license, and SCS is just walking away from the tables. I've never done that in ETS2 actually, so I'm gonna say no for right now. Did I just pass a stop sign? I so did not see a stop sign there. More than likely, George, if we do get future trucks, they are not going to be older. That is one of the accessory mods that I'm using. That's the W900 accessories by Alan. And the only thing is, we've got to be patient. SCS is not going to talk about licensing issues for some odd reason, but the silence is deafening, and I really wish they would at least tell us something. I know, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, over in Europe, those trucks are a necessity. A big truck like a W900 is not going to work on those tiny-ass roads. right, Iron Man, you take care, and thanks for joining me. Coda, you might want to make the proper turn and not one that's going to dead end. That's the same way with me. I am definitely more ATS than I am ETS too, but when I bought ETS it was $5, and then the specialized cargo DLC that I got was an additional $5. That's when you throw in a sound mod. Some of the mods are like a straight pipe sound, so they are quite a bit louder. Which one is that? And I do know they came out with a new 579 that pretty much the entire sleeper now is integrated with the cab. I watched a video on the sleeper interior the other day, actually. Well, kind of hard to see the wheel. It's the Thrustmaster T150 LeVar. If you do a search for it, then you'll see exactly what I got. Volvo dealership that I pass every Thursday on the way to my bowling league, and they have a gorgeous 2018 sitting there. I mean, it doesn't have the Globetrotter logos on it or anything, so it looks like it's just a 760, but still a very beautiful truck. Oh no, I still have the same wheel. Alright, let's see what we got for jobs here in Fort Sumner. No, let's go over to Quartzite. So, and we are going to go ahead and change this trailer too. Alright, so I've got a bunch of trailers here that I can choose, guys. What do we want to do? Do we want to pull doubles? We want to pull a 53. We want trailer tails on them. We've already started out with national carriers, so we're not going to do them again. But give me some ideas. Well, let's see if we've got doubles first. I went ahead and got my 3000R utility pack in, so I'm not sure if we can get doubles on this. Oh, I guess we can. Yeah, so we can actually pull the double Pepsi. There's also a Coke trailer here, I believe, also. Yep, there's the Coke. So what do we want to do, guys? We want to pull doubles. We want to pull a single 53. Do we want trailer tails on it? Oh, nothing is wrong with pulling for Day and Ross. Now let's do the Day and Ross. Why not? This is a utility 3000R mod pack. So we got side skirts, but no trailer tail. So without any further waiting, let's get our butts on the road. It's in my mod manager, but you can find the 3000R utility mod pack on the Steam Workshop. Find a fill me up here very soon too. We're getting down to just under a quarter tank of the go-go juice. ran that mod one time before. It was a W900 with a auto rack on the roof. Or maybe that was the T800 that was on, or the T600. It was one of those. Or maybe it was the T660, something like that. Back in 1990, I was 16 years old, so I don't believe I do. Using older trucks like a cab over, they are definitely using a day cab because the turning radius on those is so much better than, say, what I'm driving. Yeah, the Utility 3000R is a trailer pack. That is a good question, Curtly. Favorite truck, there's a whole lot of them, actually. And if I definitely had to choose just one, that is probably going to be the first truck I ever drove outside of training, which was the Freightliner FLD 120. Oh yeah, they do not make the Argosy per se anymore, but you can still get them. As a matter of fact, the Utility 3000R, there's three ways I can set the trailers up with that mod. Just a base trailer that has no skirts on it, the trailer with skirts or the full skirt along with trailer tails. We might see it in an accessory pack, I don't know, but definitely in the base game itself, the W900 and 389 need more customization options. I mean, the lights on the back of the cab on the 389 do not even light up. It's like, really? Hello? That's like a signature thing for 389s, for any Peter car, really. Have over there on the railroad, that is an intermodal train. Anything that's carrying a tractor trailer on there, that's what we would call intermodal. mod yet. If they are still making the Lone Star, then yes. what's going to happen is if you wanted to buy a Peterbilt or a KW for a wrecker, you're basically going to get a cab and the frame, so basically a roller with an engine, and then it's going to go to a specialty shop in order to have everything added. Yep, I think we are all guilty of that one. Yep, pretty much. So you're just going to get a cab along with a frame, and then you're going to go to a dump builder. Let's use, for example, here, whoops, and if I pay attention, Baxter Built. You will go to a Baxter company, and then they will go ahead and add the dump body and all the hydraulics. All you got to do if you're expecting train horns is look right behind the sleeper, and if they are going to be mounted, they are normally right there on the frame. Blind mount, I don't see how those guys can see. They've got to sit so low. I mean, that's why I basically don't run them, is because I wouldn't be able to see a damn thing. to do on the next drop-off. So you see where my toolboxes are right behind the fuel tanks? If a truck is going to have a train horn, there's going to be a toolbox missing and the horns will be sitting right on the frame. That's the current trailer that's sitting behind me, LeVar. It's a 3000R utility trailer mod that you can find on the Steam Workshop. It adds, I would probably say at least 20 different skins across 3 different types of trailers, and the skin will be available on each of those trailers. Seriously need to change my GPS off of shortest, because we're going to be going through a twisty-turny, narrow 2-lane road into Sholo, then jumping on to 40 and down across the 17 into Phoenix, and then going across 10. Don't get me wrong, that twisty-turny road is a challenge, although it's a pain in the butt when you got AI in front of you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get that changed now, so once we get there. So, gameplay, we're going to change our GPS. Right now I have it on shortest. Normally I leave it on best and it keeps me onto the interstates, but since I was on shortest, it is having us go into this little 2-lane road that's very twisty-turny. Let me show that to you here once we get done dropping this load. I would have no idea how that is set up. I mean, my guess is there's going to be a tank and a compressor for that alone. It's not going to go off the air tanks for the truck. Do a face cam and break all your guys' monitors, that would be a very, very bad idea. not sure when that fad came around either. Okay, I definitely should not have skip shifted there into 7th. time, and they might, but don't give them any ideas. I'm running several. A couple of the ones that I'm running during this stream are the W900 accessory packs from Alan and Pete379JP. I am running the US Cities expansion version 2.1. That is available on the Steam Workshop. The accessory mods are available on the Steam Workshop. We've got JBX lighting, realistic lighting, again available on the Steam Workshop. We've got Alcoa rims. Let's see, what else? I have a Wayland beacon mod that's installed that's currently not on the truck, though. I have the 3000R utility trailer pack from the Steam Workshop. Chrome trailer wheels from the Steam Workshop. Yeah, they still do. I'm not sure how some of these stories get started. No, they're not just meant for Peterbilts. Pretty much every single truck that has rims that are not steel, 99% of them are running Alcoas. Oh, I probably have 20 or so mods active currently. As long as you don't get any conflicts, you can run as many as you like. I plan on it, Benton. bad the AI screws us, sometimes that's so worth it. That's when you use the emergency passing lane if available. That's asking for a miracle. AI is the computer-controlled vehicles, otherwise known as artificial intelligence. Not yet. We're still on our way over to Quartzsite to drop it off. We've got 164 miles to go. That's like the third or fourth time I've done that, being in 8th gear and thinking I had another one to grab. Uh-oh, car, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. like 65 miles per hour. I've had that before, though mostly it's the AI trying to pass me. All of a sudden they'll just slam on their brakes because they are stupid. Blowing your horn in the game, flashing your lights, really does not do much or anything, really. I mean, in the real world, though, if I have got a truck flashing the lights and blowing the horn at me, I know I have royally screwed up. NBC News on that van finally figured out what NBC stands for. Nothing but crap. say they reworked some of the AI for version 1.29, but I really haven't noticed any difference. They are still stupid as could be. Why is this having me turn around up here at the Fill Me Up? I have no idea. Well, SES really doesn't need to do that. What you are able to change the traffic in your game, and that is by going into the config file and changing and upping the traffic. You are quite welcome, Curtly. And alright, LeVar, are you still here? And where the heck is the mod? That's what I want to know. Did I put it down here? There it is. So it's just the utility 3000R trailer pack. And when we view this on the workshop, we go ahead and we get plain white trailers. So the first two trailers here are your base ones with different reefers on them. So we got a Thermo King and it looks like a Carrier. So for trailer, we've got ones with skirts, again with Thermo King and another with Carrier. And we have another version of the Trailer King. It looks like the backs are all the same on these, really. But then we've also got the trailers here that have a trailer tail and the skirts along with the different reefers, Carrier and Thermo King. Alright, and bear with me here 1 second. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but let me close out of the game and see if my desktop shows up. Oh, lovely. Get a nice freeze as I exit the program here. Alright, my desktop is not showing up. Let me see if I can change this here. 1 second. Yeah, it's not going to allow me to. Let's see if I can do this here. Let's see, make that okay. One second here. Let's see if I can get this to view all the way. Apparently not. Oh boy. What is going on here? Yeah, I will definitely get that done for you, George. But guys, I do want to thank you for watching this afternoon and evening. And I had already gone through it, LeVar. You may have to back up on the stream by 5 minutes. I do have it DVR enabled, so you will be able to see that. But guys, I do need to get on out of here and get myself a break. I do want to thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing, and following. My name is Coda. You have been watching Amazing ATS. And yes, it is the US City expansion mod. It's available on the SCS forums. But anyway, guys, I am out of here. Have a great rest of your Tuesdays. We'll see you on the flippity flop.